Time to do it. Okay. Ooh. Final.
You guys go find out some really cool history about this one man that changed the game of basketball literally for all of us. And
now the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Isaac Okoro. At center, Jared Allen. Warriors fans, it's go time! Time to get up on your feet as we welcome the Bay Golden State Warriors. At center, 6'8", number 23, Porter. Your power forward, 6'8", number 21, LeBron James. At the other forward, 6'5", number 34, number 34.
Okay, bye, go find.
Starting at shooting guard, 6'10", number 00.
Basketball's biggest thing. And what?
Thank you, Kevin. When
He can. DA, he's special.
We're going
And
to
thanks for your
back-to-back
report.
camp.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. And for Golden State, they've got Curry. LeBron James is out there with Porter. And it's the Cobra, and it's Big Smooth in at the small forward position. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
Like what you said, they know who they are. They play with their strengths. Right.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
First one falls for him.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile, big. Has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And Allen drops them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Curry, shooting 1.
Free throw good by Curry. Here's Garland. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Cleveland ball.
Garland looking it over. The three-pointer no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry good.
Oh, man,
What a shot. Is that from another time zone?
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Now Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Punches a three, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
I'm taking the final.
Here's Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Team domination. Give them a hand.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now, Okoro. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by James.
An engaged LeBron James on the defensive end is an absolute menace.
On its way from Curry for two. Again, Golden State.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Got that one up quick.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Fades back. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Portland. 14 points for Boss.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Garland, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Curry, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
On the wing, Mitchell. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth it.
Goodbye, goodbye, and good night.
Pass to Love. Mitchell outside. And here's Garland for 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Curry, who's got 19. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Love. Another shot. Mobley trying to free himself up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Big smooth the pass to the Kobe. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio against Curry. Passes it to Wade. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Curry. Porter trying to free himself up. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
The pass to Primo. Curry against Rubio. And the foul out on the court. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Oh. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen. Here's Primo.
I got yours.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. 17-point game. Curry passes to Big Smooth. Back to Curry. Shoots over Rubio. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth kids team.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Big Smooth out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then it's Porter. And it's the Cobra in a two-guard. That's the Warriors' 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Wade surveying the D. Back to Garland. Uncovered. Now the Cobra with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Right side Curry. Shoots over Garland. Outside for Curry.
Come get it!
Left side, Porter. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Garland from 13. Caught that one. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
That was the 2K drop.
Oh, his defender, you're too small. Look at Darius Garland. I do he dribble a hissy. Oh, look at that. Oh, over the layup.
As that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Garland with the bucket.
Okay.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
What's this?
Warriors leading by 23. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Curry, and he drives in. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Mitchell outside. Curry with the steal, and it's the Warriors on the break. Hands it from downtown. 6 points for the Cobra.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Mitchell outside.
Let's hear it for your Warriors Junior.
Passed away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Dean Wade. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wade. The Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Down it goes! Down it goes!
His answer.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Allen in the post, guarded by Porter. Allen shot is off. And here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run. Curry fires from way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
You know, it's going to happen.
State.
150. Okay, 1-0. I'm going to bed. I'm 3 years now. Contract. alright. It's alright, guys. So I gonna make another idol. It's gonna be new team. New team. Future. Great. Where we got Roman Mello. What is attributes now? I'm putting 95. Attributes. Let me see. He can take it a little bit of 3-pointers. So I'll go push him up. 92. Boost him attributes. Oh. It's a 92. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna create a new roster to get for someone. So what team we should be on now? Nah, not the Raptors. I think Nicola. Delete. Delete them from the roster now. We going to do it in the Nuggets. We never do the Nuggets, Denver Nuggets, but let's see. We can do it. We're gonna make the lineup. So Nikola Jokic, we're gonna have you in the lineup. We're gonna have Nikola. Okay, we're gonna have Jokic, right? We're gonna bring me over here. Point guard, shooting guard. Copy the team. It's gonna be the Denver Nuggets. Point guard. I don't bring a policy. We're gonna bring. We're just like, well, okay, yep, we need you. We need flippin' Zoe. We need Maddie. Carolina. Denver Nuggets. I mean, he can take over the spot. He can take over the spot. Quality. That's everybody going to the Memphis. Bruh. Roman. Go over the Nuggets. So we got Jokic. Who we can get? Who we can get? We can get Kawhi for the Nuggets. PG, we could get him for another team. We could get PG. Totally full. So we got Fonzie. We can have Miles to go via Memphis. Okay. Who we could get? We could get we could get Pablo. Get Pablo. We got we got some good teammates. We might Jalen Ivy, no. We could get Scotty Barnes. Probably. We could get Cat. Yeah, I'm live streaming. But we won we won in the championship. But we're making a new team. Guess where we going? We are going to the Denver Nuggets. If you know. You know we have endgame flipping. Wait, what? Yeah. 2K flip you, man. What? It won't let me. Hold on. Hmm. Here we go. Yo!
Hello, boys.
What's up, boys?
Oh, no.
So I'm
No.
one game off to Silver 1.
Wait, Robbie, you dropped to Silver 2 now?
No,
He's
no.
one game off, like, being Silver 1.
Yeah.
Oh, being Silver 1. Oh, shit.
Dude, because, you know,
Yeah,
Prodigy, bro.
Yeah, how about you guys just, don't play with me anymore? Don't play with me. Yeah.
When it gonna be on?
Because, whenever the one goal, you remember me carrying you? Yeah. You get one on your double, don't you?
When,
Yeah.
so
I
when,
carried you.
so
That's pretty
when it gonna be on?
Yeah, that sucks. That you're one game.
It only sucks because now me and Double went 2 or 5.
Let me see how close I am to being 2,900. I know I'm close. Yeah, I'm one game off of being 2,900.
Dude,
So,
because
yeah,
of,
it's gonna be hard for me to get back up to 2,900 at all. Just gotta play like science stuff, but that's it really.
when it gonna be on, Maddie?
I have to eat dinner, and then I have to go watch a movie with my family, and then I should be back.
You get to watch Top Gun.
Maverick, the second one.
With Tom Cruise in it.
Sorry, double what?
With Tom Cruise in it.
Yeah.
This is sucks for, like, we lost in stadium.
Yeah, Robbie, how's your alpha pack team coming?
Oh, we're doing fine saving it.
Yeah, double, what about you? You're part of our video too.
24 alpha packs.
Yeah, see, I should open my alpha pack.
Yeah, I'm at 54.
Okay, this is not fair.
It actually is.
This is
Robbie,
not.
why does it sound like you're in a tunnel?
It does, actually.
Okay, because this is my MacBook.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm at 54 alpha packs right now. Because I actually saved.
This is sucks for me and Double. It's gonna be one game off. It's over.
Yeah, just don't play with Prodigy anymore. Or Heading. Just don't play with anyone without me.
It's only I hear in game like in the parties that, oh, yeah, a lot of blasting music.
Yeah, Miles was blasting music. No, Maddie, this is all I could hear in my mic.
Yeah. I'm listening. Fuck.
Yeah,
The fuck was that?
I can hear a footstep.
Was that music?
Yeah, that was me.
I know, but was that music though?
No, it was my mouth.
That was pretty loud.
Yeah, I can hear footsteps.
Yeah, just don't play with anyone. Only play with me because I'll carry you guys.
Yeah, mini Maddie, yep.
It's basically you guys are getting boosted by a gold one.
Thanks.
Philo.
Who
Philo.
is technically currently in gold.
Philo.
Philo.
I was gold one this season.
Philo.
Thank
No,
you.
it's free low.
Hey, at least I come back with flipping. At least I come back for a flipping go 3.
But yeah, that actually does suck that your ranks got lower. I was so confused with how double lowered because I saw that you were at 2653.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prodigy worst call out, even though.
Yeah,
False call. His main door when he's on.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just. Why did he leave?
What happened?
Don't know. Don't know, but.
Oh, his family.
He'll probably join back, so.
His family, yeah. That's right.
I mean, wait, did he actually full on hop off Discord or no? It says he's still on.
No, because his
I
because
think he was
his,
gonna leave join back. 'Cause I think he had to do something. I think.
no, because he tried to hide it to his family, even though on Discord.
I mean, it is Thanksgiving, so I mean, it does make sense if he's calling
Dude,
for
I
family
forgot. Yeah,
today.
the Blues lost.
Yeah, Blues got obliterated last
Yeah.
last night. We won 7 games in a row, and then all of a sudden we just got obliterated.
I could have watched TV, even though because you know why?
Why?
My TV, my channel is got deleted.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Double.
Yeah,
Hello.
my channel got deleted. I cannot watch the Blues game.
But yeah, only play with me because I will coach you guys on good call-outs.
Yeah.
Robbie, you give us actual good call-outs and not false ones.
Yep. I need
You'll
call.
give us good call-outs.
He said nothing. He said nothing. He said nothing.
What?
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. But yeah, for real though, I'm just gonna be your coach. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. I'm just gonna coach you guys no matter
Go
what.
us, yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be a coach for $100. Screw you, you're my coach.
Yeah, we even hopped into a T-Hunt for a decent program.
Oh yeah, you guys want to do my new sentences?
What?
You guys want to use my sense? Because I'm not gonna lie, I want you guys to log into Siege, get my senses, and go into a team and tell me how it feels.
No.
I will.
You will, Robbie?
I will. After I finish my flipping NBA.
So you sure you don't want to try it? Because it's actually pretty good of a sense.
Let me see. Tell me.
Alright, hold on, I'm about to power my controller back on. Yeah! Hey, I'll be right back, guys, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I go try his sense. Even though.
I like my 40, 45 cents.
I don't like. I hate Prodigy sense. Even though. The Prodigy sense give me was 45 to 80. Was that sense? Even though, right? What? So, guys, I go log back onto Siege. Wow, nice
For a quick second.
for a quick second and go to T-Hunt. It might will be a video, so yeah, it might be a quick second. Thank you, because that's alright. So we bullied TSM. I feel bad for Double losing his gold. I don't know why he loses his gold. He lost his or maybe not. Or maybe not. I go and come back for that. Even though, right? Guys, let me read the cross progression. Even though for the news, R6 News. So, request processing, right? Request processing coming in solo raid. Please insert any platform you play or link to the same Ubisoft account. December 6, 2023 to avoid issues. Contact being saved. Wrong account. It would be was a cross platform. Yep. Figure out Maddie's sense. I don't know what's the sense. Even know. So. You did it clear audio, right? Alright, now let's go back to the NBA, boys. Yay. Create a roster. 2023. Create a roster. You son of a bomb. You son of a Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, another team. Let's go beat the Phoenix Suns. And the ADS. I go back seeds. I went to Alright. Yes.
Alright, you said you did what missions?
Yep.
Get double in here. Get double in here. I'll tell him to play.
Double.
As well.
Get in here.
Your question says you'll win most of your gunfights.
Get in. The Discord.
Alright. Not like 24, 72 horizontal, 5 dead zone.
Yeah, it's on 5.
Turn your cameras on right now or out.
Alright, you ready for everything else?
Yep.
I'll give you this. Then I'm gonna hang up because I have to go help my dad and my brother downstairs. We're making pizzas downstairs.
Alright.
Just text me how they are afterwards, okay?
Alright, what's the ADS?
Alright, so got change controller ADS to advanced.
Okay.
1.0.
Wait, what's the standard? What's the standard? What's the
Let me tell you, because you said you want my senses. So,
Okay.
1.0 X is 30.
30? Okay.
1.5 is 35.
35, okay.
2.0 is 40.
40, okay.
2.5 is 45.
2.5, 45, right?
Yeah, 2.5 is 45.
Okay.
Double, you gain this too?
No.
Okay. So Robbie, 3.0 is 50.
50, alright.
Alright, just keep listening. 4.0 is 55.
55, okay.
5.0 is 60.
60.
And then 12.0 is 60.
Oh, they're both 60.
And then you want my and then always change your field of view to 90, just so you know.
Alright, what's the standard ADS? We don't need that.
Standard ADS is just that one dead zone for all of your weapons and stuff. As we change to advanced, it'll have certain ones. So change it to advanced.
Alright.
Alright, and then your control rotation is classic.
Yep.
And then you got everything else, right?
Yeah.
What about aim assist? Aim assist.
It's disabled.
And put that enabled.
What?
Enable that.
What?
Alright. Did you enable it?
Why?
Just trust me. Trust me. I'm your coach, remember?
Okay.
Yep. Go into a T-hunt and
What's here?
go into T-hunt. Just trust me. Afterwards, how it feels. If you don't like it, you can go back to normal. Otherwise, if you like it, keep it.
Actually, because you know what's funny, she said?
Huh?
It's 45 to 80 and 5 dead zones.
24, 72, 5, 5, and then everything else I just told you.
Alright.
So hang up, and then just tell me how it feels.
Okay.
Eliminate the
Or just
terrorist.
text me how it feels, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh, I getting used to it. I getting used to it.
Yeah, you'll get used to it pretty quickly. Someone, I like to talk to and the actual.
Wait, this is Jinxie sense?
No, this is not Jinxie's. This is my sense.
Oh, you use it today?
Yeah, I'm using it currently.
Oh my god, oh my god! What? I bought that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, feel good. Oh my god, damn. Yep. Sam.
Yeah. I told you, they're pretty good. You can rank up pretty high if you choose these senses.
Please get used to it.
So you like it?
I like it, man.
I did like the best sense you actually got from me.
Yeah, thank
which I think he should. I don't know why he wouldn't, but if he does, then
ammo. I do have ammo.
Yeah,
I do have,
I,
I do have ammo.
I mean, it's still good sense to me.
I got 30.
So, that's,
Yeah, I like it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I gotta go, okay.
Alright,
I'll catch you later.
get away. Yo, so the scents are good. You should try it sometimes. Why? Do you know? Oh, the scents are good. Mm. I gotta sing it, even though. Mm. We go. Guess where we're going? We're going to join the team of Phoenix Suns. So, any comments about Phoenix Suns? Or want me to remove him? Mm, 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 Corpse invade me. God. Okay, so he said. He said invite me. He don't want to play with me. Oh, hell. Yo, can you do that again later? Can you do that again later when I stop streaming? Stop! Stop sending me messages. What? You want me to play with you? No. You think can't play? Can't play with you? No. Oh yes, yes. Um. Mm, I want to sing. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, save the roster. You ready? You ready to meet the new team? You ready to play on my debut with my new team? Custom roster. What? For what? Get the party, she said. I want to talk to you. Invite him, and then you can kick him after that. Okay. Yes? You want to talk about? I, I don't know. What are you saying? You want to talk to Beatles? I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. Exactly. Guess what it said? Tell him I went 6 for 6. Yeah, okay. And guess what he said now again. He said he said you went 2 for 6. Yep. And guess what he said? And have to get gooder. Okay. It's talking about you have to get gooder. Okay. What's wrong? Nice. Nice. So so Steve Nash put you on bench, but I'll put you on lineup. Bitch. Huh? Okay, I got a question. Why is double? Why is Maddie not in the lineup? Are you serious? Um, guess what? I didn't put Maddie in. Um, the only I put is Mello and you, even though no, no, it's screwed. Nobody cares. Uh, uh, uh. So I put I put our names except Maddie, even though. Why? Why did I do that? Put the Phoenix Suns. We're gonna replace it, guys. We're gonna start our debut. I forgot to put Maddie in the lineup. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. Wasn't Joey. I forgot to put him in the lineup. Oh, by the way, you know who was I put? I could put Prodigy in a different team when we go verse him. You know, right? I go to uh. Alexa, hey Google, who they verse in the regular season with Phoenix Suns?
Tomorrow, the Suns will play the Pistons in Phoenix at 9 p.m.
Oh, actually, guess what? Guess what? So, right. Am I right? Right? So we go versus Luke. We go versus the Dallas Mavericks. So I can put him in Dallas Mavericks. What? The Luca dog trash? Bro, bro, you got the best season. You got the best season. Okay, you're the sixth man. So guess what? I could put the roster right. I could put Prodigy right. No, flipping Luca, and I could put Miles, and he go get Miles to what? Are you sure? Okay, so we go dunk over him. There we go. Let's go. Huh? What? Oh, we versus Prodigy. Okay. What?
And your finals MVP.
Hey!
Look at those stats.
Mm,
6
wow.
45 assists, 1.15 rebounds, 3. Your NBA champions, Los Angeles Lakers. Who should I go to? Let's see.
We could go to. Go to the east. Go to the east. Go to the
Jared
east.
Green is the East.
Yeah.
Luca. Anybody I know trade. Then we go to the East.
It's like the east, and it's like the west.
Okay. Could go back to the Lakers. No, I think I'm gonna stay with the Lakers because they offer the most.
I mean,
You just don't even care about me. We're gonna go back to the Lakers.
again.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Hey, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at Prodigy 99. That means nothing. That means nothing, right? Trust. Okay, yeah. Guess what? I got out of contract. Even though. You know why? Because you don't want us leaving together, right? No trades. Instead of we're gonna extend the contract now, right? Roman Mello. We're gonna extend contract. 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 Do we extend some contracts? We need to extend the contracts. You know that, right? So, so Joey, you're number 14. Your jersey number, sir. Your jersey number, sir. Your jersey number. Yep. 15. 15. For the team, we need that in the team lineup. We need to extend Joey. Joey, you want 5 years contract, right? Hold up a second. Okay. Roster. Fix something. Ask me in the roster. Never. Always. Always. What? Oh, here we go. You know who will be untouchable? Me. Me first. Mello. Maddie. And last and not least, you. And Miles. Okay. So let's go to team practice and make our first team debut, right? Scrimmage. Wanna go scrimmage? You ready for the new team? Let's go do this. Come on.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look, good look.
Woo! Okay. See my jump shot.
Strong foul.
Get out of here. I mean, Okay. Alright, guys, go. Cover me. Bang! Let's go.
Yep. Close again.
Hold on. Where is who's in the lineup? Pablo. Let me get Maddie in. That's not Pablo. It's our team roster. Okay, let's do that again. One more time. Here we go. Bang! I think it's Manny thinks it's Oh, I got a rip. Another three. Splash! Let's go. The sun's on. Coming up hot. Oh, I get that. Oh, nice one, Manny. Let's go. Pass it.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. Go shot.
Move! One shot.
New play.
I'm Steph Curry. Let's take this off. Let's go. Come on.
Corner.
Corner. Get blocked. I got it. Wait. Let's go. We're playing some shots before the regular season.
New play. Yep.
Oh, get better. And it's a foul. No foul. Oh, wow. I forgot. Yeah, let's go.
Corner.
Hoop it. Go. Go. Let's go. Marks up. Wait, stop. Dang. Oh. No good. Don't Bang! What a shot! That's the corner. Here you go, easy. That's to Maddie. Good shot, Maddie. Good shot. Worked out. Work it up, good steal. Work it up, Maddie. Oh, wow, that's a 3 for me. Go, let's go. Corner. Hey, go. No rebound. ISO. What's up?
Go.
I got free. Set this up. Melo. Let's go, Melo. I got him. I got him. 3. Alright. Go freestyle right now. Sorry. Freestyle. Let's go. Yeah, I'm practicing it. Okay. Well, Steph. Okay. Pull it. I'm pulling in a Phoenix. Holy. Everything is my heart on you. I'm putting it on. Pulling in a heart on. I'm gonna put a Phoenix logo. Phoenix logo. Ooh, a Phoenix logo. Pull it. Attack. Right. Pull it. That's a shoot. Pull it. One dagger. I go to a hizzy. I go do a trick shot right here. Trick shot. So I'll do a trick shot. I'm putting every work in my game. Man, look at my shot. My release. Boy. Jumper. Another 3. Oof. One jumper. 3. Half court. Fadeaway shot. Ooh. Fadeaway. Step back. Fadeaway. It's money. Yeah, practicing on court. Making my debut. When I put, I never stop. One more. Bang. Melo. You're up. not going to shoot 3-3. Ooh, Melo is in streak. Pulling up, boy. Pulling up, Melo. Sorry, Melo is going to pull up. Ooh. Oh. Alright, now Maddie. I'm going to take my jumps already. Swing that. Come back, give me one more. I'm going to take a quick shot. Wait, the game is about to begin. There you go. The Dallas Maverick reversing prodigy is getting dunked on, bro. Look at the Suns.
You know when he's going to dunk on you because, like, that's one thing I started to figure out, Mike. I said, oh, he can do a 1-2, boom, up in the air dunk.
My lineup. Luka is going to be on Maddie. And I go guard. Oh, I get guard. I get guard. I hope for it, yeah. And this center is Melo.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Phoenix Suns.
Let's go.
At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 45, Al Horford. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 14. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 15.
And welcome everyone to the NBA. We're just about ready for tip-off.
There's no doubt the Suns are behind it.
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka Doncic is out there with Hardy. Then there's Gabriel Deck. Then there's Derek Favors. And it's Big Smooth in at the 3. And for Phoenix, we've got Al Horford. And it's Baller in at the 3.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slow-down type of game.
Curry gets the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Hardy beyond the arc. Big Smooth can't hit. The Mavs the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. You have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Favors. He's closely guarded. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And it's Phoenix's ball. The 3 from Curry. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Shots good by the Cobra.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Big Smooth. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Curry, no good.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
To stop the run, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And so Curry nails both of them. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Insanity gets the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
3-point.
He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kept alive. Pass to the Cobra. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Big Smooth can't hit.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Fires hitting the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Dallas calls time here. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
I think this could go either way. I mean, they've had the upper hand most recently, but you play the games because you don't know how it's going to play out.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Doncic finds freedom. It's Lamb on the wing. Deflected. Curry against Doncic.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
Curry, first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Lamb.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Big Smooth from behind the arc. Insanity pulls it in.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Poke loose. The Mavericks shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Big Smooth can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Puts it up from 17, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 10.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Curry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Whiteside. He's checked in for the Mavericks.
Curry.
And that one falls for Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Doncic passes to Lamb. Got a piece of it. For three. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Curry. 16 points for him. The Cobra can't hit. Now Doncic lets it go from deep. Big Smooth gets the bucket.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Horford for three. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against them.
On the court right now for Dallas. Gabriel Deck out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Big Smooth in at the two-guard. Whiteside can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Insanity. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Whiteside. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hardy. Here's Big Smooth. 13 points in the game. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
For Dallas, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. A different look for Dallas. Favors checked in for Whiteside, and it's Freedom in for Bjelica.
Derek Favors. And it's Freedom.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Yes, it's going to the Suns.
Here's Curry. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
I mean, Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. There's the steal.
Suns foul. Number 14. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, you missed it! Oh!
Favors shot is good. Favors got 4 points in the quarter.
A qualified interior scorer. Favors uses size and skill to beat his man.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And stolen by Favors. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Big Smooth. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Off target from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Insanity. Favors covering, showing off the hook shot. He's got 9.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
On the take. Hauled in by Curry.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Let me see about the box score prodigy. Prodigy 16 points.
Dallas calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Again, the Suns good for 2.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Doncic passes to Lamb. Now here's Freedom. Here's Hardy. They need this. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Suns foul. Number 15.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Whiteside comes in for Favors, and Bielitsa is subbed in for Freedom. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. They grab their own miss. Here's Bielitsa. And he's going to the line for 2.
Okay. Commercial break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
All contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the shot goes down.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Doncic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
The 3 is up. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Phoenix with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Phoenix came ready to play. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
And the game plan they went with was very good. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Definitely they need to get out when the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing. This is what happens when another team identifies a weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Get on your feet. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dallas shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. We've got Al Horford, and it's Insanity in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Doncic outside. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
First team foul.
Pass to Baller. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Favors. Here's Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. Hardy's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, He's looking at having a very big second half.
Insanity gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Big Smooth. Back to Doncic. Now Favors. Here's Deck. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
Doncic against Curry. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 26.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Deck. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Curry. Shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Big Smooth. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Drives to the hoop. Here's the Cobra. Hardy grabs the board. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That one's good for 2. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Deck. Launches it. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Elbow shot. Intercepted. A minute 53 left in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Derek Favors. That's his first foul of the game. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Curry. The Suns have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Halliburton misses. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Lamb passes to Doncic. The ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Big Smooth. Second chance shot. Here's Bielitsa. Here's Lamb. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Guess what I said? I'm bored. Want to play casual and get alpha packs?
Here's the...
I'm bored. You want to play Apology said I'm bored. You want to play some casual and get alpha back? Get alpha back. I ain't gonna say nope.
Insanity. 13 points in the game. From deep. Doncic.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The Suns making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Pass to Big Smooth. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Horford, solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Okay.
5.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Doncic. Freedom with it. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Big Smooth from downtown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Suns dancers. Fans, that was your
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander.
No. About to. My game off. My game off is over. Because, no. One game off to be silver. Because of policy. Because of policy.
Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself going here.
Yeah. And that's why I'm never going to play
His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'm never going to play with him. If he's going to be trash.
Outside Lamb.
I'm going to play he's getting boosted. Yeah.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Don't
78.
Okay. Circle.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Jeremy Lamb.
Because Corbs, he's a tryhard. Definitely better than Prodigy.
Out there with Facundo Campazzo.
Because, like, Corbs, he's different. He literally can destroy Prodigy, even though. Yeah.
Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Johnson. And it's Bielitsa in at the 4.
We can play forces. Yeah.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Outside Johnson. Outside Lamb. Shoots from 12. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Three-pointer. Lamb grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Lamb. Whiteside's got his first 2 points. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Outside, Johnson. Here's Campazzo. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Johnson. Here's the Cobra. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bertans is checked in. Back to Lamb. From deep. They get it again.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Curry, he's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas with a change here too. Rondo, he's checked in for Lamb. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Curry, checked by Rondo, counted. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
I got double-double on my play.
Outside Johnson to end the run. It's not going to go for him.
I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Outside Curry.
Yeah.
Over Bertans. And another basket for Phoenix.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pass to Whiteside. Hey, expanding his range. Tries again. Bertans, the pass to Whiteside. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Dude, we got Pablo Bacheo. Pablo got good defense.
6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Transition basketball is the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Dallas is shooting poorly at only 28%. Here's Whiteside. The Suns clear it. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Curry throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Left side Johnson. Fades and shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
A nice shot by Baller.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And here's Curry for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Boss.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's Banchero. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
What are we doing?
Back to Rondo. Pass to Campazzo to stop the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game.
You want me to keep streaming for this? Okay. 111. I go ahead and alright guys, alright, I'm going to see the 43 points, 6 assists, 3 steals. Joey, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Maddie, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Melo, 13.7 rebounds. Wow. Prodigy, 21 points. And you're bad, you're horrible, you're trash. Overrated average 21 points, you're trash. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode. Peace.